Hi, welcome to the Cortex Global Features tutorial. Today, I'll be introducing you to important global features of Cortex that can be used throughout Cortex's toolset. As we go through the tutorial, any keyboard shortcuts you need will appear on the screen for easy reference. To watch other Cortex tutorials, please visit tutorials.mtifilm.com. After you've set up your project, you'll want to create a new job so that we can begin work. Available Cortex tools are positioned at the bottom of the UI in easy-to-navigate tabs. You can click on them or use their associated function keys. The Copy tool provides functions to help copy, backup, and verify media being offloaded into Cortex. It is also used to archive media contained in Cortex projects. The Color tool contains everything related to color correction, framing, and video effects and filters, such as MTI Samsung rescaling and Dolby Vision analysis. The Sync tool is used to synchronize picture and audio clips and log corresponding metadata for dailies. The Edit tool is a nonlinear editing system designed to be used for assembling footage, conforming EDLs, and creating IMF, DCP, and AS11 compositions. QA contains components for detection and repair of dead pixels, analysis of media with reports for a variety of related metrics, measuring system performance, and validation of IMFs and Dolby Vision metadata. Render is where the progress of deliverables are monitored and managed. You can change the size of different aspects in the GUI by grabbing the splines and moving them accordingly. Note that moving them too far may hide some of the buttons in the GUI. When working in Cortex, media can be imported directly using any tool. Click the Import button and choose which type of media you want to import from the list provided. For picture and audio files, there are 3 different ways to import. Import File will import any clip or clips specifically selected. Import Folder will import all files located in the selected folder and any associated subfolders. For folders containing frame sequences such as DPX, TIFF, or EXR files, Cortex interrogates every frame in order to detect breaks in the numbering sequence. If it finds a break, it creates a clip from the first frame up to the break, and then creates a new clip using the first frame after the break. This process is repeated until the last frame in the list is found. The File per Frame Sequence option is best used for frame sequences that are trusted to be numerically sequential. When this import option is selected, Cortex uses the first and last frames contained in the selected folder to create the clip. It is a much faster method for creating frame sequence clips. Once imported, media clips are placed in the master clips bin and are separated into audio and picture clips. Clip metadata like resolution, frame rate, duration, timecode, and more is shown in these columns, and also down at the bottom of the UI for the currently selected clip. Cortex provides the ability to create subbins so you can organize your clips in the way that makes sense for your project. To create a subbin, right-click on any bin and choose Add Subbin. If you wish to import clips directly into a specific subbin, select it before importing the media. Regardless of which subbin a clip is imported, copied, or moved, all clips are contained in the master bin. Clips can be copied from the master bin to any number of subbins by dragging the clip and dropping it into the target bin. Once moved, the clip is aliased, which means that its properties are common in all the bins in which the clip alias exists. Therefore, if a clip is modified, the changes are reflected in all the bins that contain the clip aliases. If you want to modify a clip without changing other aliases, you must duplicate the clip. The duplicate clip can then be modified and changes will only be applied to the duplicate. A clip can be duplicated as many times as you like. The duplicate clip will always inherit the property of its source. If you move a clip from one subbin to another, it will be removed from the source bin. You can delete clips contained in subbins, but remember, they will still be present in the master bin. If you wish to delete a clip entirely, you must do it at the master bin level. However, if it's contained in a subbin, you will be warned. You can delete subbins. The project library is a bin in which regularly used media like bars, black, and slates can be stored and used across all workflows and jobs for your project. Slates created in Cortex are automatically added to the project library. Any imported video or image clips must be manually added to the project library to be accessible throughout your project. In each tool, this set of filters will hide clips that match the selected status, such as having a LUT applied, having creative color applied, clips that have been synced and refined, clips that have been added to a reel, and clips that exist in subbins or clips that are offline. These filters do not remove the clips from Cortex, they only hide them from the view in the bin. Bin views can be changed to view details, thumbnail and pertinent metadata, or just thumbnails of all of your picture media. The views work independently for each bin. In addition to bins in the project library, the sidebar will contain any reels or compositions created in Cortex. Reels are a collection of clips, such as dailies, that require rendering into a set of deliverables. Compositions are used for editorial tasks, dead pixel detection and correction, and for creating IMF, DCP, and AS11 packages. If you need to zoom into the picture located in the player window, use the mouse wheel and scroll up while hovering over the player. This will zoom the picture toward the position of the cursor. While zoomed, you can shift the position of the frame by left-clicking and dragging the picture. To zoom back out, scroll down with the mouse wheel or double-click on the player to zoom out completely. Zooming in on the player is intended for preview only and does not affect the final framing during render. Only the Color Tools framing component determines final framing. The tabs above the player represent the deliverables associated with the workflow in which the current job was created. Each tab displays media clips as determined by the deliverable settings. If you need to see reference reticles, enable them at the bottom of the UI and choose the desired aspect ratio. You can also choose to see Safe Title and Safe Action reticles. These are for preview only and are not rendered into deliverables. While working in Cortex, here are the most commonly used navigation shortcuts. To play forward, press V or the spacebar. Press V twice or 3 times to increase the speed of playback. To play forward from the middle of a clip, press Shift V. To loop play from the mark in and mark out, press Alt V. To play reverse, press X. Press X twice or 3 times to increase the speed of playback. To stop, press C or the spacebar. To jump to the middle of a clip and stop, press Shift C. To step forward, press F or press the right arrow key. To step backwards, press S or press the left arrow key. To move to the next clip, press R or the down arrow. And to move to the previous clip, press E or the up arrow. While in a composition, Shift F will move to the next break or edit in your timeline, including non-active layers. The same with Shift S, moving backwards. To mark in, press I, and to mark out, press O. To access the user manual, press Shift F1, and the manual will open to the page of the currently selected tool. For a full list of function keys, click the Help button at the top of the UI when a job is open. You can also access the manual in the upper right-hand corner. And that's the tutorial for global features shared in most tools throughout Cortex. Please watch our other tutorials to learn more fully about Cortex by going to tutorials.mtifilm.com. For support, to submit a help ticket, or to find other useful information about Cortex, please check out forum.mtifilm.com. Thanks!